Hey sis, welcome or welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I showed you guys how to still achieve a full coverage look by using minimal product. And by minimal, I'm talking about one pump of foundation, minimal concealer, minimal powders. I'm really gonna show you guys some techniques that really work to ensure you're not slathering on that makeup, but really using techniques that help you use less. So if you are interested in today's video, then just continue to watch. Alright sis, so the first thing you want to ensure is that you are getting your skincare out of the way and that your skin is nicely prepped. So depending on your skin type, go in with a moisturizer that suits your skin type: dry skin, oily skin, combination skin, normal skin, whichever works for you. Today I'm going to be taking the Embryolisse Milk Cream. So this is a multitasking cream. It works as a moisturizer, primer, and a mask all in one. So I'm going to kill two birds with one stone with this product and use it as a moisturizer slash primer for my makeup base. I feel like once your skincare is, nicely done before you apply makeup on top of your skin, that is a big way of just ensuring that, products blend into your skin properly and that, you're not having any patches on your skin, or you're not having to go in with extra product to compensate for the lack of skincare that you did. So definitely having a nice primed, moisturized skin before going in with any product is my #1 tip. Okay, so this step is optional. So this is all depending on your skin. Do you have any blemishes? Do you have any dark spots? Do you have anything that you need to conceal? This is the step where you make sure that you are concealing those before going in with your foundation. So for me, I personally have, dark under eyes. I have pigments around my mouth that I personally like to just conceal. So what you want to do is go in with a concealer that is full coverage, first of all, and your perfect skin tone. You can go in with a color correcting concealer, for example, the LA Girl Orange Corrector. If you have maybe a little bit more pigment and darkness to your skin, an orange corrector is perfect. However, if you have just subtle darkness on your face like me, I feel like just a skin tone concealer works perfectly fine. So I'm gonna go in with my Fenty concealer. I love this concealer. I'm in the shade 420. 420 is my foundation shade as well. And what we're gonna be doing is just spot correcting. We're not gonna be using a lot of product. So today's video is less product equals more. So I am going to just apply a little bit to just that little inner corner area where I do have my darkness, and that is just going to conceal that. So I'm not bringing it all the way out or anything. I'm literally just focusing in this area here. And then any spots on your face, any darkness, that's where you want to just kind of spot correct. So a pro tip is to just leave the concealer on for about a minute. Let it really pack on and soak in your skin, and that's when you want to go in with a brush, not a beauty sponge. A beauty sponge is going to suck up the product and kind of take away from giving you that coverage that you need. So I recommend going in with a brush. So I have this is the Quo brand. It is a Canadian brand here in Canada, but there is a dupe from Morphe, which I forget, but I will leave it in the description box below when I find out what brush that is. So this is supposed to just help to really get underneath that eye area, and also just if you have any other areas on your face you want to blend out, this is like the perfect brush. You do want to go in with a compact, smaller brush rather than a big buffing brush. So this is for bigger areas on your face, whereas this one here is more for more precise inner corner areas of your face. So I am going to go in with this brush now and lightly just dab that concealer in. I'm going to do the other spots here. So I say to dab it in because when you're streaking it in, you're kind of taking away from the coverage, whereas dabbing, you're making sure that you're dabbing it in that area, and it just gives a more full coverage finish when you dab rather than swipe. You don't want any streaks in your makeup. So I do like to just take the excess and just apply it to my eyelids. Alright, so the goal was to have an even canvas before going in with your foundation. Like I said, if you don't have any blemishes, this step was optional. You did not have to do this step. So now we are moving into our foundation. So I know a lot of people apply foundation in different ways. Even if you are going for different finishes, you may apply it with a brush or a sponge, depending on what you're personally going for. So to use less product is to really understand the technique of applying foundation. So I'm going to use a very small foundation. So this is the NYX Total Control Drop, I believe, Total Control Pro Drop. This is in the shade Mocha. So looking at this, you're gonna look at this like, why is it so small? This is not going to give me any coverage. This is gonna finish fast. I'm just not gonna buy this because it's so small. But I'm gonna show you how to use one pump of this to get a full coverage look. I'm always an advocate for less is more. So I'm going to show you just some techniques on how to really get that coverage without having to use a lot of product. So this foundation does come in a drop, so I'm just going to do one drop of the foundation, and I am going to apply it with a damp beauty sponge. So this is my damp beauty sponge I'm going to use today. Make sure it is wet and then wring it through. I like to go in with a paper towel and just kind of wring out the excess water that was in it. So I'm going to use this, and I am going to just put one pump of this on the back of my hand. So this is all we're going to be using today, guys. I'm going to show you how I'm able to cover my entire face with just one pump of foundation. So what you want to do is grab your beauty sponge and really warm up that product on the butt end of your sponge. And then we are just going to dab it all around our face. We do not need to focus under our eyes because we are going to go in with our highlighting concealer, but you do want to make sure like the perimeter of your face is covered. So I like to just dab it in. And I'll show you one side, and you do want to get your neck as well. So this is one side with the foundation, the side I have not done yet. So that is literally one pump. All right, so that is my foundation. Literally one pump of foundation still gave me that full coverage look. And the reason it still gave me a full coverage look was because I made sure to conceal any dark spots or anything before going in with my foundation. All right, so now I'm gonna go into highlighting. So with your highlighting concealer, which is a concealer 1 to 2 shades lighter than your natural complexion, I'm going in with my Maybelline Fit Me concealer in Cafe. You are going to, again, focus the concealer in that inner corner of your eye here. And then you're gonna focus it on the outer wing of your eye. So this is just going to ensure that you're using less product, but still getting that highlighted effect underneath your eye, that lifted effect as well. This is going to really lift your face. So for your forehead, you want to focus it in this little area above your brows. So you're not bringing it all the way up, you're just focusing it in this area here. And I like to kind of go like this. And then down the bridge of your nose, your cupid's bow, and then your chin. All right, so taking the damp sponge, we're just going to blend it out. You could squeeze the tip and just dab. So no swiping again, just really dabbing that product in. So to prevent this product from going all the way up, you just want to make sure you're keeping it in that area, and then you want to go in with the butt end of your sponge and just blend out the ends. And your sponge is going to just have excess of your foundation on it, so that's going to really just blend out those the harsh line between that concealer and your foundation. You can also do it for the rest of your face too. All right, so this is how your skin should be looking before going in with your powders. So everything is blended. We didn't use a lot of product, but we still have a full coverage looking face right now. So this is the goal, guys. We still want to look really flawless without using or packing on a lot of product. All right, to set my highlighted areas, I'm gonna go in with my CoverGirl True Blend Banana Setting Powder. And this is a very yellow powder. It's also a very fine and loose powder. So we don't need to use much of this. So I'm just going to apply a bit onto my sponge and just lightly dab the powder into all of the highlighted spots. We do not need to bake as long as we're just setting these areas. All right, so now we're going in with an all over powder. So your foundation shade in a powder form. So I am going in with the Fenty Beauty powder foundation. This is in the shade 420 as well. And this is what is going to finish up the look and give you a full coverage. Make sure that everything is set and going to stay in place and last throughout the day. So I'm just taking a big fluffy brush like this, and we're just going to apply it everywhere. And we don't need a lot of product. We literally just need to be able to dab it. I also like to bring it underneath that highlighted area as well. All right, so from this point, it's really optional. It's really up to you if you want to contour. I usually contour first and then go in with my powder, but I'm not going to contour today. I'm going to just use some blush to really just bring that color back to my face and really kind of carve out my natural contours. So I am going in with the Merit Beauty cheek color. This is in the shade Mood. I'm gonna smile and we're just going to apply it to the apples of our cheeks. And I really like this shade because it's a deep, really deep shade, which will still give me the color that I'm wanting, but really also give me a nice kind of contour on my cheeks. And then I'm gonna blend it out with my blush brush. And I don't know if you noticed, but I'm kind of brushing it up rather than down. So I still want to get that lifted effect. So I'm brushing it up into kind of this area of my face. So I'm going to move on to highlighter. I'm going to take my Fenty Highlighter Duo. This step is optional. I'm going to actually use my fingers for this step. And I just kind of want to add a nice highlight to my nose here. So I'm just applying it to my fingers and then just applying it in the center of my nose. And then I'm gonna add some on my cheekbones here. All right, I'm gonna apply my lashes off camera and just show you guys the finishing look. So I will be back. All right, sis, so this is the finishing look. So you guys saw me go from bare skin to a full coverage look using very minimal product. I showed you guys techniques where you could still get that full coverage look without really slathering on that product. So I hope this video helped you guys today. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions. Please give this video a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.